EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made here at the 36. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A good effort there from Gervon Dexter. He drops him behind the line.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
To throw, it's Williams. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 35 yards. And the Bears are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike Andrews, the tight end. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Baltimore, first down.
A nice nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Jackson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And he rifles one incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Jackson will keep it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Tyler Loop to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw is Williams. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
What is that?
Williams going to sneak it. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
What is that?
Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. A gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11.
Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. So he stopped for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 3-yard line.
Caught left side, Hopkins. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 2nd and goal from the 1. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. They'll try and run it in with Henry. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
He's going to look deep for more. That's caught at the 25. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Williams. Got his man, and it's called for a Chicago touchdown.
Rome Odunze
As time expires in the first half.
And the Bears have tied the game with a chance to go in front on the final play of this first half.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get.
And now the rookie's free.
He may go.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland.
79 yards.
And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I thought, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. Down to the 10.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
64 yards.
And the Ravens have come back to make it a 2-point game.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
They'll fire deep, looking for more. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Give him 4 on the carry there, and 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
What is it?
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
Bears 21.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throw right side, taken in by Adunze. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, here's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Throwing again here, Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 19. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw, Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And in this situation with a lead, 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It's a gain of 7.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. There's that man again. It's complete. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 35.